Kristen Burkholz shared this on Facebook. Kristen and Daniel, Breakfast Club listeners. And they said, she said this a little lengthy, but hang with me. She said, to a lot of folks, this time of year is all about high school football season. And it certainly is. There's a lot of great high school football to be enjoyed here. But to me, she said, it's band season. When most people are wrapping up their summer vacations, band kids are already out there sweating their brass off at band camp, day after day in the blazing heat, chasing precision, drilling every step, every note, every tiny detail. And if you've played in the marching band, you know this is true. By the time school starts, they've already put in weeks of work that most of us will never see. And if you think a farmer's tan is something, you ain't lived till you've seen a band tan. Shorts, sock lines, and the kind of ankle contrast that makes it look like everybody's got screw-on feet, okay? Friday nights, they're in the stands being every bit the cheerleader for their team as the cheerleaders themselves. And at halftime, while a lot of people head to the concession stand or stay fussing about that last interesting call from the referees, no, the band puts on a great show. They don't just play songs, they tell stories. They do it with all the energy and heart they can muster. And here's the grind most folks don't see. Practice on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights, football games on Friday, competitions on Saturday, all while keeping up their grades, homework, teenage drama, social life, and everything else that comes with being a student. Sometimes they're at school before daylight on a Saturday morning, polishing a show before loading a bus to compete. Then they get home in the wee hours of Sunday morning, unload the buses, do it all over again the next week. Now that takes commitment. I'd love to see every football and cheerleading coach take their team to at least one band competition. The band is there for them every single Friday night, decked out loud and proud, so why not let the players and cheerleaders return the favor? And I can vouch for this. Tate Damasco, athletic director out at Ingram Tom Moore, he does have his football players go to band concerts. He enforces it. He said, you are going to go support that band the way the band supports you. And I love that about him. So it's because it's not about comparing the groups. It's about showing up for each other and building school community and spirit. But here's the part that gets me in the heart, she said. Band isn't just a place to play music. For a lot of kids, it's a place to belong. And that was true for her back in the day. It was true for me as well. She said, I originally joined the high school band chasing, he is sharing this. He was chasing a girl. And now they've been married for more than 30 years. So you can see it all worked out. Both of our kids marched in the same band we did. So band has given me a lot more than just music. I'm not sure I'd have gotten through high school without the band program. I wasn't a good student, but I was a great band student. And I know that there are other me's out there. You know, kids who need that one reason to keep plugging away at school, who need a place where they feel like they matter. He said, I'm not a great musician, but band taught me how to win and be humble. Band taught me how to lose and still hold my head high. Band taught me how to work alone and on a project and in a group, work in a team environment. Band gave me friends for life. Band taught me how to work with folks I probably wouldn't have hung out with outside the band environment. Band taught me how to keep going when I was tired and sore and sunburned. Band taught me to take pride in representing something bigger than myself. And it was his brand director that drilled into us, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're late, you're in trouble. Now, that one still sticks with me to this day, much to the frustration of friends who don't see the point of showing up 15, 20, maybe 25, or 30 minutes early for everything, sometimes more. He said, I'm nothing if I'm not prompt. And all those little lessons added up to help me get through life. So yeah, you'll find me clapping for the touchdowns, but you'll also find me standing and cheering for the halftime show, because to me, it's always been band season. It's from Stickman. So something to think about when you're out cheering for that football team, cheer for that band as well.